Hello everyone, welcome to another sharing of wisdom bits. Today I'm going to share with you about the eight wheeler. So this is said in from ancient days. Um, if our life was a journey and we would need a vehicle to move along that path, so this vehicle, according to ancient times or modern times, has eight wheels, four in one side, the four in the other side, and it always comes like that. What are they? So, being even human, we have to understand we not only get the good, there is also bad. Uh, or if there's light, there's darkness. So, like that, these are called the eight worldly natures. So, one cannot say, like, I want only the good things, the bad things I don't want. Some people have less, some people have more. That is according to the way they are living and what they have done, and some because of the karma also. So we understand one is gain materially. It could be things you own, money, all kind of things. Then there's loss. If there's gain, there's loss. To gain something, actually, no. To buy something also, you need something like money. For the money, to get the money, you have to work. If you would cultivate, you have to work. So like it's like all this, there's something to give, to gain. And not only that, any instance from the nature or governments or even thieves, what you have can be lost surely when we die. So there's gain and loss. And then there is praise and blame. Somebody would praise you, maybe a family member or your significant other or your family, uh, relatives or colleagues, anywhere, society. Then sometimes in the maybe a very short time after that, they can blame you. Maybe for the same thing. Maybe you try to help somebody and they blame you for that, interfering too much. Or it's our thing, we can take care of that. Now there are instances. And then there is sometimes there are plenty of people around you. Your family, relatives, friends. And then there is sometimes nobody. You're left alone. Sometimes maybe you feel lonesome, or even sometimes some people, even if they're in the middle of a party or ceremony, celebration, they feel all alone, even in amidst like hundreds of people. And then there is happiness and sadness. It can be mental happiness as well as physical happiness. And then there is sadness to the mind, and body we can feel, can say unpleasant sensations. Now it could be because of sickness, some pain, some hurt. So this is the eight wheeler we all live in. That's why they are called the worldly natures. So nobody can say, because if you take the good things, like gain, praise, lot of people around you, and happiness. That is in one side. Then the opposites are in the other side, other set of wheels. So you cannot just have four wheels in one side and try to move the vehicle. The vehicle will go for try to go to some distance, but it will break very quickly. So the ancient ones knew these things very well. And this, if all the eight wheels are there on either side, then the life's journey goes on. So we have to accept these things. We just don't think like, why is it just happening to me? Because if there is gain, there is loss. If there is praise, there is blame. Nobody in the history of uh, in the history, there wasn't anybody who didn't hear any kind of blame. Everybody, there's somebody to scold them or blame them. And things like, you see, people flooding into one place or following, and then there's nobody. Or even after death, some people carry on after death also, but some they just lose it. Some in a very short time span, or some because of something they did. And then there are happiness and sadness, physically as well as mentally, in young stages and all. Children, young adults are very strong, but later it gets lesser. And even what they feel into the body, then there's like different things happening to the bodies. And then things like elderly times. So the mind also, it's like that. It's not so weak as the body, but the thing is, because it's so subtle, it can turn around so fast. So let's get to know these things very well, and most of all accept. This is like a total package. You cannot just say, I want just only these four. People think and act like that, but if they are not ready, what happens is, when the opposites come, they feel really bad. That's why we should be ready for either side. Okay, so let's take this thing, knowledge, to our minds and uh, live more wisely. Then you can find true happiness, true peace. These are worldly natures. If somebody goes beyond, they are free from these also, especially the negative sides. So I wish you all the very best. Have a wonderful day.